Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my vlog. Yeah, so a lot has been going on, and a lot of you may have noticed that I really haven't been uploading any videos. I'm sorry, I'm sleepy. It was a rough afternoon, and it's going to take me some days to catch up on not necessarily the sleep, and I have an eye winker that's like bugging me. Just to get myself back mentally back to normal, because the ride last night, I did good after getting going. It just kind of took me a bit. I have panic attacks, and um that was, I mean, it was a good ride. He's a good driver. It was me. Okay. So as you all know, my apartment complex had bought out their government loan, paid it off, which made them able to do whatever they wish. One of the things they did was make it senior only. So if you were disabled, it didn't matter. You had to be a senior citizen, 62 or over, to live there. I am a long ways away from 62. And then they raised the rent to $750 a month. I'm supposedly grandfathered in, but there's so much other little things that are not making sense that, and I have no lease. I haven't had a lease since January. So I've been there with no protection, and there's a lot going on behind the scenes that I will not get into. That has made it very difficult for me to even be comfortable. I've had people coming into my apartment when I have not been there. I've had a lot of things come up missing while I have not been there. And I always take all my trash out, make sure my counters are clean, do all my dishes, everything before I leave. And I have come back to finding soda cans sitting on my counter side by side, one of one kind, one of another, and dirty dishes in my sink. I have come home to finding pee on my toilet seat, meaning a man has been there and peed and it has dried, leaving little brownish colored spots where he peed on my toilet seat. I'm a woman, I don't pee on the back of my toilet seat. So, I don't appreciate that. Seems how the only people that have keys, supposedly, to my apartment is maintenance and my manager. Somebody's in my apartment that shouldn't be, doing things that shouldn't be, without my approval or my knowledge. So, there's a lot of other things going on that's a lot deeper than that, and I just feel very uncomfortable, very unsure of my ability to be able to stay there, not just financially, but there are some things that are not making sense about what they say. So with my lease being up September 1st through HUD, and no longer can use HUD there, they do not accept HUD, so I had to be out by September 1st. And they don't have nothing ready for anything else. I don't have $750 a month. If I did give them $750 a month, I would have nothing left. So then you have to try to make SSI happy. I can't rent a room from him because then they'd allow me half of his utilities, which would be $50 a month. I can't live on $50 a month. It doesn't matter what he wants for rent. I've discussed this with them in length. I have to physically rent something from him. I discussed this with them, and So it either had to be like a tiny home type deal, a camper, or one of those sheds to tiny homes even would work. But it had to physically be another building. Could not be, even if he finished his upstairs into an apartment and rented that to me, they wouldn't allow that either. So that comes to what is behind me. Alan went and purchased a camper. Boy, you want to talk about expensive? Even used campers that are, this is in 1989. Wiped out his savings. Wiped out his savings, guys. Just so that I have a safe place to go. So, this vlog is all about, let's do a walkthrough of this camper that over the next month or so will be transforming into more of a tiny home. It's going to take a little bit. It's going to take some savings, both on my part and his part, to get this a little more to my taste, winterizing it, making it more looking like a home, a tiny home, not just a camper. And the reason you go for an older model is because it's metal. It is not fiberglass. The fiberglass ones, the roofs do not last. They leak so easily. The first step to this is getting it turned around. We didn't get in till 10 minutes to 9 last night. This needs to be turned around, plugged in. He does have a water source and everything for me right here. Electric is right here. We just need to turn it around. This is where when I lived here before I had a garden. So we're just going to turn it around right here, get it set up. We have to seal it. There's one spot in the roof. We're going to get some wide white flex tape on the ceiling and close up one little area. It does have a window AC unit, which to me is a good thing because the ceiling AC units will leak so quickly. So I'm actually kind of glad it has a window AC unit over. It's got a little 110 AC unit. It's a really small unit. It's not even as big as the one in my apartment. So, yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to start my tiny home living. I have been destashing, and guys, the more I destash, the more mentally clear I feel. I feel less congested, less frustrated, less. I felt like I was being confined and overrun and overtaken by everything in my home. And I gotta tell you, I mean, I've still got stuff that I've kept that I've been bringing up and storing here that I will be going through even that and just, do I really, really need this? You know, I've already gone through and said, do I need this? No. Do I need this? No. And now I'm, when I get done moving up here by September 1st, it'll be cooler and get where I'm storing my stuff, and I can go through it again and go another step and say, why am I keeping this? Do I have to have it? And destash even more. So that is my whole goal, is to get myself down into tiny. Eventually this will go upgrade into maybe a little bigger one in a year. I really do kind of like this because the bathroom is in the back. And I just want the freedom to be able to walk out my front door, sit outside without feeling like I'm in a fishbowl. Having people making snide remarks because somebody went and cut all my flowers off, and when I went and confronted Myra because it wasn't maintenance or anybody, she said, well, you're not supposed to have in-ground flowers anyways. I'm like, no, you don't understand. This is about another neighbor taking it upon themselves to destroy something on my lawn. That is not right. They would have a fit and probably call the police and everything if I was to destroy something on their lawn. So what makes it right for them to destroy something on my lawn that's not hurting them or anybody? So she threw that back at me as though it was all my fault. I'm watching a bee. That they did this. Projected it back at me. That's wrong. That's morally wrong. And it just made me even more upset with everything that's going on there because, really without a lease, I have no protection there. So does she need a little work? Yes. Does she need a lot of cleaning? Oh, yeah. She needs to be cleaned. She needs some, but she's not destroyed. She's solid. She's not like some of them we've looked at for $3,000 that had the whole ceiling torn and leaking and holes in the floor, and they would not budge on the price. Not throwing shade at people, but, and that camper was maybe a little longer than this. No, I think it was about the size of this, but it was a bumper pull. This one is it is a fifth wheel. I would have preferred a bumper pull because then you have floor space for the bed, not just that. But you know what? This was a good price and it saved money. So, it's dark in here right now. I will continue this vlog after we get it moved, turned around, and plugged in so we have daylight to be able to go inside and show you around. Okay, it is kind of sort of wanting to sprinkle, so I'm going to show you. This is actually really cool because these doors are in excellent shape. We do have a little bit down here that's wanting to come loose, but that's an easy fix. I'm not worried about that. I'm just going to close that. I'm going to take and do some step up, but look at that vintage floor. Is it kind of needs a lot of TLC and cleaning? Yes. I have to climb, guys, so just give me a break. I didn't fold the thing down. So, as you can see, she's not huge. You can see where the air conditioner was in the window. This is just a piece of wood. It can be replaced. It's not a big deal. It does need a flat piece of wood for that AC to be setting on to begin with, which is something we need to do. I hate this crap up here. I will be covering that. That's not something that needs to be done right away. I hate this. This has got to go. I don't like other people's dirt, guys. I don't like other people's dirt. So this... Oh my, yeah. This is the one thing that we were talking about and discussing. We do need to fix that. It's minor compared to some of the other campers we've seen for much more money. All this, yuck. Other people's dirt. I can't. Lots of cleaning has to be done. Okay, guys. I will be rubber gloving this. There's going to be a lot of transformations. Eventually, this will go. The problem is the water storage tank is under this. For now, we will probably just leave it. I will be cleaning this with some like 409 or Resolve carpet cleaner. Yeah. I don't like other people's dirt. I can't express that. Yeah. Eventually these steps will be going, and so will that, because that is floor space. And what I want is just like a ladder kind of thing, 2 sticks down with steps, and I will climb, okay, up into this, and then up into the camper, up into the bed. Now this is made, I think, for a queen size, so my little double is going to leave me extra space up here to put like shower, or not shower, kind of like curtain rods to hang clothes, or, clothes rods to hang clothes. I do want to extend this so that I have just more privacy with wood. I want to be able to close this up a little more than that. That is like gross. I'm sorry. It needs some cleaning. It needs a lot of cleaning. All these doors are good. There's no leaks. Look at this. Ta-da! Okay. All this needs to be cleaned, emptied out. There's like junk in here. It's all gotta go. Heck, there's even like clothes. I have no clue what's under here, guys. I really don't. These are going. Okay. These are going right off the bat. They're going. Not keeping any of this. Okay. It's gotta go. Okay. There's actually a microwave. I will take this off and set my microwave in that hole. But this door, it won't even shut because the microwave's too big. So this door will come off. My microwave will actually go up in there. This is the refrigerator. I'll open the refrigerator. But I'm not going to open the freezer because the freezer has some sandwiches in there that we won't discuss. Oh, push the knob in. My bathroom. We have, like, I guess for towels and things. We have, I guess this is where the water heater is. This is how much I actually looked. Oh, we have the sewer hose, curtains, mop. I guess you would hang clothes and things from in here. And toilet. There's a electric shaver. We have all kinds of stuff still left in here. And then we have a nice size tub and shower right there. So, as you can see from this way, there we are. So everybody, you will see some vlogs where we're going to take this apart and we're going to clean this up. And for now, we're not going to disturb this, but that's going. I got to put my table in here. Everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to all of you guys down in the comments below. Bye, everybody.